Here she comes. The hull's looking pretty clean. Just about there. Oh, the window is currently wedged into position, so this is the port aft side one. Here's the front window in front of the nav station. It's been attended to. There we are, Dowsil 795. That's just foam tape on the inside. That's right. There's the cartridges. And we even have a can of sticker primer. It looks like we've gone through one box of Dowsil. Window in front of the nav station's been done and braced back. Well, we're inside. There's the port aft window, port forward window, and of course the rudders have been done. Here's the repair. It's been repaired with biaxial and vinyl ester resin, so it needs filling, fairing and painting or gel coating. Right, so it was vacuum bagged in place, bags obviously up, but I'm presuming it's not bedded on the Dowsil adhesive yet. And it's raining more heavily now, I'm sure it will pass through. Well, they've got a new supply of Dowsil 795, mostly in sausages. I've just had friends come and have a look at the boat, so we'll take these two nuts off, put the ones over there back on, and oh, well, it's been filled, faired and undercoated, so needs some top coat on the top and a new bit of wrap on the back, because that's actually wrap starting to fail around the window here, so that'll be a job for next year, I'd imagine. Right, so this is the starboard forward one, needs to go in. Well, I'll tell a lie, there's the starboard forward one in, and that one out on the cockpit table is the starboard aft one. So here's the port aft, port forward, all finished, and around here is the window in front of the nav station, all done. Front door, window in front of the galley, and the starboard side. Right, so this is in front of the galley, it's all sealed in, just needs the final tape off and tidy up. Same with starboard forward. Right, that's the foam tape. That's the sealant, the Dowsil. Right, well, the keel joint on the port side inboard has been completed. There's anti-fouling on it now. Well, I have managed to get the starboard aft side window bedded in, so pretty much completed now once they fix the masking. All these windows have now been rebedded, and hopefully that's that problem sorted forever, with a wee bit of effort to keep the UV off. This ceiling one was redone just recently. Oh, we won't be viewing this from the outside as it's pissing down again. And here it is, all prepared. This is the skylight above the helm position. It's in place, bonded. The instrument panel has arrived, but it looks like it's up to me to install it, which will happen in the coming week. Yeah, screw out, screw in, stick the CAN bus in, connect up a few things.
Alarm?
Yep.
Which is already coming apart.
Looks way better. I think we're on a roll, so we'll do these as I say that's being replaced. Well, there's the Dyson. It's terminally not working at the far end, and we're running Roby, so I've got a new 4-slice toaster because we don't want to hang around in the morning. Let's see if we can sort out this problem. So that Velcro should be stuck onto here, and then it's come away from the ceiling up there. And we'll see if we can glue them back on. Failing that, it'll be staples. Right, well, I've released it. Tell you what, damn strong stuff. It sticks to each other. So I'll first up try some construction adhesive, see if that does the job. Right, well, I've got some paper towels and to force the top one up in place. Can't quite possibly see the bottom one. That's been stuck, and we'll see if we win. Do anything more substantial will require pulling the panel down, which is certainly doable, but runs the risk of breaking it. This box looking thing is actually where the salt water pump is, because the air columns feed by salt water. So they either extract the heat from the salt water or the cold from the salt water. So the lids have got sound insulation, theoretically, because one of them's down here. And underneath that is the strainer for the generator, and it's a pump, and the red one is the air conditioning pump, so mains power, and it's strainer here, and over here this wee short light pipe is to let any air out that's in the system. This centrifugal pumps don't like pumping here. And down here's the sump of the bilge. It's a long way down there. Well, my plan is to glue these back on. I also need to measure how big these boards are, because there's no boards at all on the starboard side, so I need to make some. Construction adhesive. or liquid nails. Both of them will be stuck down. Obviously not dry yet, but I'm going to tape the edges. I've got some proper aluminium air conditioning tape. Okay, I think that will work. It's a bit of a fiddle, but I think it's desired effect, certainly better than it was. Because one was flapping and one was completely free. So I just got to tape around the edges of the other one. So why it's working now and not before, I have no idea. But we'll take the win. Let's see if I can polish this display. Left and long. So I know from the diagram it's connected into the Marine network. So this is our collapsible silicone sink because it doesn't use as much water as the big one and stays hot out longer. We need to get the number off the Starlink. So there should be a number on the bottom of the dishy black rod thing that goes into the fabricated mount. We'll undo these Allen screws. I think things are pretty corroded and not surprising it's full of water. So I think the engineering forgot a drain hole. So the current theory is it slides off the metal tube. So the grub screws have all actually broken off. They're really long. It's a terribly poor bit of engineering. So that's the bottom of a grub screw. And here's another one. So we should find a number inside here. And it looks like we do. We'll take a photo. Now I've noticed this is the front door, or sorry, back door latch into the main cockpit, and it's got a screw loose. I'm sure we can fix that. And here's the other side, and I noticed we've got a screw missing. Well, it's all pretty loose in there, so let's see what we can do. Probably don't have a correct screw for that. No, I've only got the stainless bolts, not the stainless machine screws. I have to bring them, but certainly is closing with less wobble now. Like the weekend, we couldn't get this, which is the end of the washdown hose, into its receptacle, which I think's got a valve in it, but I think it's stuck. With a bit of judicious hammering, got it in. Primary fuel filter water separator. I've dropped the protective tin off. The idea of these is they're not fire susceptible. Boy, Raycore type ones are easy. So here's the water sensor. Get water in the fuel. Expensive Yanmar parts, but just Oh, let's see if I can fix this water sensor from the Yanmar primary diesel filter water separator. Well, no guarantee, but it is attached, and I also reinforced a bit of solder the black one. As you can see, the batten keeps trying to come out, so we'll sew the front closed and then worry about the line to hold it up. I don't have a grommet I can put in here, but I heated up the fid, passed it through, and should do the job. Well, that should be helpful. I'm fairly sure I'm going to end up tightening up the topping lift and just lifting the boom a wee bit higher, because that's probably one of the reasons why the main halyard winch struggles so hard towards the end, as the boom when we're sailing sits higher than this, and I can easily reach the top of the stack pack at the moment. Had to do an adjustment on this door this morning, it wasn't shutting. And I've got the head earring because I had a lovely shower this morning. Better shut these window and the hatch before the rain gets here. What had happened here is the door had come this way a bit and it wouldn't latch. This is the hanger I fixed a while ago. All I had to do was move the bolt this way and it now shuts fine again. The search for a original Sea-Talk RS232, I think, protocol connection continues. Oh, I don't see a course computer in here. Big run across the far side, the other hull. Oh, here are the missing covers. Not sure we'll get the top one on, but might get the one of them in. Well, this has always irked me with the untidiness. Still not impressed with that loose fuse there, but looks better with the covers back on. And even here is looking a bit cleaner. An awful lot of dust around. Right, well, we might need a new sensor. Well, this will have to wait for another day because it's my mother-in-law's 94th birthday today, so we'll go and have dinner with her. First plan of action, connect the Sea-Talk 1 drop cable to the Autopilot remote, which has Sea-Talk 1. Okay, well, fortunately it is colour coded, so obviously the earth, ground, negative is that one, and here it's just the black one. In fact, when I take it back a bit further, they're identical. That's even easier. And replace it with our new one, which the yellow one is the Sea-Talk 1 going into the thing, which is a Sea-Talk 1 to Sea-Talk NG converter. Backbone goes into blue, dropper cables go into white. We only need one dropper cable at the moment. Oh, a bit of a shadow from my head torch, but we now have the backbone into the blue ones, the spur cable, or dropper cable as I called it before, into a white one, a blanking plug into the white one, and Sea-Talk 1 into the yellow one. And this is the one we've removed. So useful spare. Right, well, I'll tempt fate and clip off all the cable ties. So it runs along to here. Right, well, fingers crossed. There we go, it's found it. So there's standby. So if we go to pilot, and now we have a light going. Can you see it? There we are, the green thing. Okay, a success. Let's put it on again. We're on standby at the moment, so that noise, that will be the drive engaging. It'll complain because it can't actually get on course because the boat's not moving. We'll go the other way, shall we? Oh, I think we'll call that a success. How that click, was it going back onto standby?